I didn't like him anyway. He wasn't right in the hat.
All we need is to try hard. No, we don't need to be clear. We need our best, I'll tell dear. We need escape from here. So if I took you back to the place where we first met, would you fall in love all over? Would you fall in love once all over again? So if I took you back to the moment you met me, would you smile like our first kiss? Would you remember when you
I'm a piece of shit. I am. Cause I'm a piece of shit. I am. Cause I'm a piece of shit. I am. Make the mountain shake and tremble. Emotions run when I walk by.
Set the invoice soon.
All right, let me go here. Make sure the cameras are working like they're opposed to. I got you on Klaus's one and I can't do anything about it.
That's funny.
There we go. I just don't have anything from Cookie. I hope everything's okay.
He said he'll be here soon, so.
Okay. So right now we're waiting on Jess to finish her homework for the week.
I am.
I'm
Listen.
just kidding.
If they would make it easy for me to just import it from one to the other, it'd be great.
Well, D&D Beyond, so we may end up moving to D&D Beyond if they do what they say they're going to do. Wabbit and I think I talked about this a little bit a while back, which is that D&D Beyond is going to do something like Roll20. And it'll be innately part of Wizards of the Coast. But the problem is that they're like years out from that. And so I don't know. I really don't know how far they are away from it. And that's the crux of the issue, right? Is that until I know how far they are from that, I can't do any I can't do any of the stuff for it. So you know, I don't know what to do.
All right. That's just the Bard College stuff that I got to add in. So
Yeah, well, we didn't even decide that until like this morning.
yeah, so
So I mean, there's that. What's going on, Jeff? Did Cookie's camera get fixed, or is it just me? He must be trying to work on it. Because he's not in here either. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
What do you know, Jeff? You guys are level 3?
Yes.
I also have that Fantasy Grounds program B. I have the master's license. If you ever want to pull around for an hour or so, try to figure something out, we can try that way too.
What is Fantasy Grounds? Oh, interesting. Never even heard of this before. I'm hoping the D&D just pulls it all in. Just because it's all in one spot then. Does that make sense? Like, there's no chasing everything. Not much, just trying to place one on the heavy hitter. What'd you say, Wabbit?
I said I agree. I said, but I've had this for...
No,
quite a while.
They have not done a great job of giving you really good tools for a long time. I think part of it is so much of it was about, I want my paper.
Talking about digital game boards?
Yeah, and D&D Beyond is making their own Roll 20.
So promising. Like, it looks so promising.
I just worry about how I am afraid to be Ubisoft.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I don't want it to be Skull and Bones or Ark or go down the list.
Yeah.
So right now there is an alpha test maps on D&D Beyond. I haven't looked at it because you need a subscription, and I let my subscription drop because I wasn't getting anything out of it at the time.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay to alpha test stuff. I refuse to pay you for the privilege of getting screwed over by your software. I've learned my lesson from all of that shit.
Like, as a DM, somebody that if all your stuff is coming from D&D Beyond, it's worth it because you can share the content with people.
Yeah, it's just like Roll20, the same thing. You get child privileges, essentially. Everybody who's in your stuff can have your stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As somebody that's not running games, I don't need subscription.
Correct.
And
Congratulations on your promotion to Ops 31, Norgie. Promotion to Ops 31, Norgie. There we go.
I picked up the Fantasy Grounds because they still have all the second edition books.
Oh, yeah,
And
smart.
I had a group to play, and then everybody backed out. So
Well, that sucks.
Aw.
I was going to do my one campaign that I had set up. I did the box set Dragon Mountain, which is one of the harder box sets out there. And at the end of the campaign, I was going to have them drop on Hell and fight Tiamat.
Damn.
Good.
Cookie, everything all right?
Oh, yeah. No, my dad just gave me a call because we saw each other yesterday, but it was so busy, he didn't have a chance to ask me about how my aunt was doing, so he just wanted to call, check up, see how everything's going. Elias, cover story. I'm avoiding you because you were stalking me in Final Fantasy Online.
And then the truth came out.
I didn't even know he was there. I was like, hey, there goes an orange name. What the hell is that? So I literally stopped what I was doing and I started chasing it. And then I was like, oh, it's Cookie.
I was playing with my friend. He was the little cat guy who was running along with us. What's his name? Nyan Cat is his character name. And I was saying to him, I was like, I'm waiting for the message right now where he's like, why are you ignoring me? Because like I haven't even turned my character towards him. Like he's gonna message me like, why the fuck are you ignoring me?
No, I just was like, oh, okay, he's probably fucking around. That's probably the guy that he's playing with. I'll go somewhere else. But I was like, I'd never seen an orange name.
Well, it was even funnier for me because I found out a way today to turn off all non-friend player nameplates. So they're just all off. So I saw an orange name running around. I was like, that's something different.
That's exactly what I did. I was like,
and I read it. I'm like, Elias Further. I know that motherfucker.
you install Final Fantasy? JB's having problems with his computer. I don't know what's going on. He's really frustrated. He's not super technologically savvy, so that doesn't help him either. All right, well, let's get after this. In episode 14, our party journeyed southward to a seemingly deserted house and barn because I can't make a warehouse without, having to start from custom scratch shit, and I ain't got time for that. Proceeding with caution, they circled the barn and avoided unwanted attention, deciding to investigate further. They knocked on the door of the house but received no response. Jess decided it was time to break and enter. Everyone else talked her out of it. Again. Friggin' Lyra. Upon entering the discovered silent and undisturbed interior covering a layer of dust house, they decided they would go elsewhere. Their curiosity led them to the barn, where the hidden stairwell beckoned them underground. Unbeknownst to them, the confrontation awaited in the catacombs beneath as they encountered Cromwell and his crew. A fierce battle ensued, with the party proving their mettle once again and ultimately prevailing over Cromwell. In recognition of their valor, they were rewarded with spoils that included 1,400 silver pieces, a potion of greater healing, tiger's eye gem, perfume of bewitching, a dread helm, tankard of sobriety, instrument of the bards, goggles of the night, and a charlatan's die. While in the catacombs, they unearthed additional treasures, including a snow globe of the enchanted castle and a beautifully colored ostrich feather plume. A thoughtful gift from Gileas to Lyra. Amidst their discoveries, they stumbled upon the hinting at a betrayal from the person F and a map pointing to the serpent's whereabouts. The culmination of their efforts led the party to both be enriched and burdened with newfound mystery. Following their triumph, they wisely chose to take a well-deserved long rest in the catacombs, where they just slayed up all these people, including one of the characters, making the other character fight their friend. And then they regained their strength for the challenges that lay ahead in this intricate tapestry of deception and intrigue. So, Zwip! Gileas is over here fucking potion of healing himself. Just testing it, just seeing if it worked.
Oh, cool. Okay. I was curious how it worked.
You got 14. Plus 4. You'd have been all right. All right.
Use the buttons and things.
Oh, funny story. I was reading over my notes just a second ago as I'm on the phone with my dad, and I get to the last line. I go, "We take a long rest in the beds attached to the torture chamber." Like, that sounded like a bad idea.
I couldn't believe you fuckers just were like, yeah, let's go sleep in the room where we just murdered everybody.
I mean, I'm not scared.
But you know what? It is what it is.
Didn't barricade the door, so if we wake up now, guys, and there's a necromancer in there and a bunch of dead bodies, well, it's our own damn doing.
All right. Is there anything that I need to be reminded of with regards to where we're at right now?
We had just leveled up, so we're now level 3 characters with the new traits and abilities.
Yep, and everybody should have them included in their character sheet and ready to go for tonight's thing.
Yep.
Fucker. Shut up. I had them figured out. I had them in one spot. This is not the spot I needed them at.
Shit, dude.
Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm
She's
working
been putting
on
all
it.
of her stuff into D&D Beyond.
That's the way I
It's so easy to. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
exactly.
But I don't know what happens if I import that character in, is the problem.
Don't know either. So
Don't know. But if she were simply to set up beyond 20, it would solve about half of her problems, because then she'd have to manually put in things like spells and stuff like that, and there's information can be pulled over during a combat. Excuse me.
listen, I need you. Okay, Cookie, thank you for volunteering, because this week you're going to give me a crash course in all of the different websites that we use.
We only use 2.
You know everything.
You guys use a third
Shut up.
one.
Cookie's going to give me an
Why are you
in-depth-
shaking your head? No. We use 2 websites.
Oh, not knowing that, I'm knowing helping her.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
Todd knows how to use D&D Beyond, what is it? Roll20 Beyond or whatever it's called. Todd knows how to use it too.
Okay.
Very little.
D&D Beyond's a great site.
Caffeine is nothing but Roll20. So
Look, she is
Yeah, I'm
frustrated as
just-
fuck right now.
That's fine. I just want you to know, I already have an agenda, and I just need the proper criteria.
Oh,
and
hold up.
Yep, it's gonna happen.
I need
Nope,
to test
nope.
something now, because I was just looking
Nope.
over some of the controls in Beyond 20, and it says roll with super advantage and roll with super disadvantage, and I need to know what that does.
Okay, hit it.
rolls 3,
Four.
I was just
Three
going to
dice,
say,
I
isn't it just 3 dice?
an alternate
Probably.
rule that
Did you hit it?
Let's do it on a 20.
Yeah. 3 dice.
Ah, so this is triple roll. It means I got a great 18 that would have been down to a 7. That was a disadvantage roll. Interesting. Okay.
All right. Library. Got to get back to the library. Okay. So you guys long rested, and the note told you that you had to go to Vero. So my question to you is, there's still a few pieces of things that we have to tie together. Sorry. Are you going to stop on your way through in Autumn Pass, or are you just going to try to truckster along and just go?
I'm pulling up the physical map now to remind me of locations.
I think we should.
We should what?
Sorry, stop through Autumn Pass.
Okay.
Oh, definitely stop through Autumn Pass. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At
So
the very least, we could get the friendly innkeeper there to deliver a message to Vonnie. Carmel.
Oh, at the very least, we gotta pick up the fish.
Oh shit, I forgot about the fish.
Thought we were dropping off the fish.
no, you were supposed to pick it up, but that's so far gone. Like
I was gonna say that was like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
that was, you're gonna show up and be like, "Hey, Kuth, we got your necklace."
You might not.
She'll be
Money's
like,
money.
"Hey, Kuth, I don't have your necklace. Fuck your job. Here's a tiger's eye."
Right? Here's 10 gold. Go buy yourself something nice.
Katana.
Okay, so what I would like to propose to the group is a little bit of creative fuckery, which is that
Hey.
we void a little bit of the movement penalties that would come in going back there and kind of pop into town so that we can start the story rather than trying to work through the woods and those pieces. If you guys want, I can create combat in the woods. I just feel like at this point we're better off getting back to Autumn Pass and getting into some things there and moving through that than we are the ardent trudgery across the path back to Autumn Pass from where you're at.
I have no issue with that.
Wabbit, what say you?
I'm good with that.
Lady?
I'm good.
Todd?
Fine with that.
Okay, so we will rise at the crack of dawnish so as to maximize our hours in the day. And we will maneuver ourselves into Autumn Pass. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have somewhere specific that you all are wanting to go?
Specific I had was simply the docks to try to get the fish. Assuming that we are leaving and going back to Vero and not hanging out in Autumn Pass too long.
So this is one of those things where I feel like I'm going to walk back from some of the decision making now since we're in town and let you guys do what you do.
Sure.
So maybe unload some of our junk that we want to sell too, just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's true. We should probably try to find a vendor.
I'm sure Autumn Pass is a selection
There you go.
place we can find.
Trying to get to. I should switch my tabs. I'm looking so far over right now to find the world information stuff, and there we go. Okay, you can see stuff better now.
So Autumn Pass as a whole, like the town, there are a few places that you can go: Hammer and Hilt, Pog's Cauldron, Stanner's Tarot, the League of Clockworks, and the Sapphire Jewel. There is also the church, and then of course the Bent Oak, which you guys are familiar with.
Yes, sir. Yeah, obviously Hammer and Hilt probably makes sense for a lot of what we've picked up. Probably Sapphire Jewel would give us the best price on the Tiger's Eye. Just trying to find the other page I had with our loot.
Yes, please.
There it is. Darkwood Shield, Half Plate, Healing Kit, Rusted Key, Light Crossbow. I think between those two shops we can offload everything we had that we were trying to offload.
What all are we selling for sure, since y'all have the list? That rusty key we need to hold on to.
Yes.
We hold on to that. So for sale, you had
Murder everyone, anarchy, anarchy, fucking bacon.
we have my old shield because I upgraded to the Darkwood shield. They're statistically the same, but I like the sound of the Darkwood one better. Rabbit kept the half plate to wear. Healing Kit went to you to use. Lyra's holding the key. And we had two light crossbows. I'm holding one and Gillies is holding one. I intend to sell the one I have. I prefer javelins as a range. I don't like the light crossbow because I get disadvantage with it. I don't know what Wab is doing with his.
I'm keeping mine. I don't have any range at all. I'm proficient.
There we go. And then we had from the next combat the pouch of trinkets containing buttons and feathers, which we gave
That's
to Lyra.
mine.
She can do whatever she wants with. The animal necklace, which I'm keeping.
The anal
And
necklace.
The wedding ring. And the wedding ring, which Todd, you are holding and can do whatever you want with.
The which one?
Wedding ring.
Does anyone see a reason why we should keep that?
What was that again?
I don't know. You and Lyra
Wedding
getting married
band.
anytime soon?
No.
Gilead, you intend to propose to Vonnie anytime soon?
Oh, absolutely.
He said abso-fucking-lutely. This
Either
motherfucker.
Vani or Nada, one of the two.
And I will hand that ring off to Wabbit. He can use that at his discretion.
All right, Wab, you've got a wedding ring.
Awesome.
You have the Blaird's blessing.
This is gonna go sideways real fast.
You think?
Then we had the potion of greater healing, which Wabbit's holding. Obviously, that's a keeper. The Tiger's Eye gem I was holding as a sell item. Instrument of the Bard went to Lyra. That was a keep. Goggles of the Night went to you, Todd. That was a keep. Dread Helm I was holding as a sell. Charlatan's Dice was at Lyra for a keep, and the Perfume of Bewitching at Lyra for a keep.
I'm a
Your
little
sobriety,
sad
was
that I
holding
gave
as a
Cookie that
sell.
amazing helmet and he doesn't even want to use it. Even
It doesn't. Number one, it gives me no advantage on anything. Number two, it doesn't fit my character style at all.
oh, I'm just talking about the fact that you can use it to make people deathly afraid of you.
It is not implicit in it. That is not a hard and set stat bonus to it. Therefore, I don't rely on it.
Okay.
And yes, the Tanker of Sobriety, which was also a sell item. That one.
God damn it! I created that fucking thing and you're gonna sell it.
That was our plan after last session, yeah.
I didn't realize that. I wouldn't have fucking taken the time to make all the shit for it.
And for that one, we may want to go to.
Hold on. So we're clear. You guys are gonna sell something that you can get someone else drunk without taking on any of the effects of the alcohol you drink with them?
I thought the plan was to keep that. That way, if anything else comes
Yeah.
up, like with the gnome or halfling or whatever the hell you was drinking with.
Whatever. Yeah, that dude.
All right, we can hold on to that one then. I misremembered that. I thought we had that as a sell item. But if we think it has use, I can hold it. I will mark that one for keep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so really all we need is hammer and hilt and the sapphire jewel.
Yeah, because there's also my old armor too, the piece of scale mail that I was wearing.
Yep, because you upgraded there.
Get a horse and put a helmet on it and everyone can fear the horse. Fucking Brian.
Horses are
Stop helping! Alright, can somebody refresh my memory?
No, that's not what I'm trying to do.
I was like, Todd's over here casting fucking Sanctuary. What the fuck? It's like, who are you warding against?
Don't ask.
Alright. So, can I get a confirmation on store locations one last time? I know you guys were iteming out. I heard multiple places, but I want to know for sure where we're going. Was it just
so
the hammer
far-
and hilt and the sapphire jewel?
Those are locations for selling. As far as other business in town goes, I
No.
think the only things we
That's what I'm asking. Where are you going?
Oh. Yeah, let's start at hammer and hilt. That's where I got the most business.
Okay. So you were going to go to the blacksmiths. Where's my maps? There they are. All right. And let's drop in on that. Bam. All right. So you guys drop in on the Hammer and Hilt. Inside of this quaint little establishment, you see a couple of people in there. I am going to pass along their information so that you can see them. Once I find the right fucking tab. Do I not have this tab open? There it is. I was like,
Okay. Freaking B throwing me off here. He put me on the side of the freaking building that doesn't have the door on it.
There was other shit on my screen. It was the only place I could.
I'm like, shit. All I can see here is fucking windows. What's going on?
My fault on that. Funny enough, I only had. I'm gonna just take a couple of people and just drop them in here, okay? So there's a dude here, and
That's you. I recognize him.
And a dude here. Why is this not giving me the thing here? All right, what do we got going on?
Sales to be made. Who's the man in charge? Who looked like they're in charge here?
As you come through the door, you are greeted by Bevik Littlefoot. Bevik Littlefoot is the owner of this establishment. If my fucking stuff, there it goes. We're going to add to library. We're going to show players. Let me make sure that this is editable. Did it error out?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Try now.
It is.
Should be good now, right? That can go away. And save changes. That can go there. All right. Everything on this thing seems to be working pretty smoothly tonight. I'm a little nervous for when it's about to go down.
You just jinxed.
I did. I know. So those that is the first person that you see in there. He is the guy that is in charge here, and he is kind of just running around. He kind of greets you as he's doing what he's doing. When do they encounter the mimic? Soon. TM.
Fucking mimics.
Huh?
Don't talk about fucking mimics. It's fine. Laura opens the chest, it bites her and gets occupied, and then everybody else just kills it.
That would work.
She's speechless. It's so rare.
I'm just saying, that's how we killed the last mimic we fought in the campaign I'm in on Wednesdays. The bard opened the chest, got eaten.
What about a Terraskew?
Those things.
Harass, them suckers are nasty.
Just need somebody that can
You guys should also see Vistor Greybeard now too.
Need a wish to kill them fuckers. She used to be able, at least in second edition, you need a wish to kill them.
Yes.
That's still the easiest way to kill them.
Hello.
It's the Greybeard.
Yeah, she's also in there.
So is this the dude?
Don't look at the icons. I can't keep up with the icons. I've got to make some generic fucking halfling ones and some other stuff.
Is this supposed to be Littlefoot?
No, this guy here is the proprietor.
Okay.
I don't have a female one that I think I can put out there that's not fucking a redhead that Cookie wants to smash. Oh, here,
He
let me
hasn't
do
smashed
this.
any of the redheads you put out there, so I think you're okay.
How about that? There's a woman over here, and there's a guy right there.
That'll work.
Okay.
So I think we need to kill this guy because he has the chick in a bear trap. He's obviously a bad person.
Wow.
So who has the stuff that we're selling?
I don't know. You guys are over here just fucking walking around the store.
I got it.
He's got it.
That was
Raise my hand to the man and say, "Sir, moment of your time."
Well, hello. Vivek here. What can I do for?
Hey, I'm Klaus. It's good to meet you. We're,
Klaus.
fresh back into town. We're looking
Klaus.
to unload some things.
Klaus, are you the Outlander that everyone's talking about?
Yes.
Is this your group?
Yes.
Oh, this must be the lyrical over here that Todd's been telling me about. And that dwarf, I see you over there, dwarf. And the pretty redhead that's in the back there. Hi. What can I do for you, Klaus?
Well, we're just back into town. We're looking to offload a few things. We're wondering if you're buying.
Depends upon what you're selling. And how much you like it.
Well, some of it's exciting. Some of it not so much.
Alrighty then. What do you got
interest
for
you?
me?
Well, let's see. We got a light crossbow here. Common wood shield. Scroll. I've only got one other thing for him that's on my inventory, right? Yeah.
You said a common wood shield?
Yes. And this little beauty, I dropped the red helm with the glowing eyes pointed towards him.
Hang on, I'm trying to catch up.
You're good. Actually works out because while you do that, I get to go into my inventory on D&D
And
Beyond.
figure out what you're going to get rid of.
Yeah, because I add all these things in as a item. That way, I mean, it kind of sucks because it's not a source that you can check, but at least I know whether I'm encumbered or not. Also, if I ever get encumbered, we're carrying around way too much shit and we need to go to town.
Why is this not?
Listen, at Baldur's Gate last night, I accidentally picked up everything that was in my fucking traveler's chest.
Get wrecked.
1,500 pounds.
How'd that
of
go?
Shit. It took me a little too long to put it
You
all
are slightly encumbered.
I was overly encumbered. I'm surprised I didn't fall under the pressure. Oh. Like, what the fuck?
All right. So you have the crossbow, the common wood shield, and then the dread helm, right?
Correct.
All right. So you'd be trying to sell me a crossbow, some sort of shield, and this helmet. Oh lordy. Let me see these. So he grabs the stuff and he starts looking it over. He starts like intensely scrutinizing the items you're giving him. He looks at you, he looks at the party, he looks at the gear, and he goes, all right, how about 15 for the crossbow and 6 for the shield?
That'll do for those. Wait, talking silver or gold pieces?
Gold pieces.
Okay. Just
15
checking.
and 6.
We're talking copper.
Copper.
We're not talking.
We're not talking. Ain't talking.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nobody needs to die in here today. Relax, people. It's a joke.
Fucking Chumley from Pawn Store.
This lady over here starting a cult. I don't want to piss her off.
Who told you that? Never mind. I know who.
Todd told me. He said you were the leader.
I know. I know.
He tried to recruit me. I told him I didn't have time for none of that nonsense.
Are you so sure?
Am I so sure about what?
You don't have time?
I do not have time. I run a business, ma'am. I'm here all the time. All right, so we've got six gold pieces for the shield, 15 for the crossbow, and he looks at you and he goes, now this helm, man, I don't know that I can do much good for you on this. What are you looking to try to offload this for?
Have you even established what armor? It's not even armor because it's a helmet. Fuck. Shit.
It's a wondrous item. That's all you have.
Yeah, which means I have no idea of price point for it.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is this fucking shit that B is selling in his shops is goddamn expensive, so we want every goddamn penny we can get for this.
Yes.
You make a trade for it.
Wait, how are you talking to me from way the fuck over there?
Well, that was also my next question: is were you
That's
asking
20
me
feet.
that, Todd, or were you asking him that?
It's 20 feet away. You could totally hear me.
To be fair, you did address Todd from the same position, so.
No, I was addressing Todd. I was not addressing Cassandra.
When we went in, he discussed, when I was standing back there.
You're 25 feet away, sir.
When I was back there, he spoke to Cassandra. I'm closer.
It's a lie.
Did you make a trade?
What are you looking to trade for it?
Plate armor?
Wait, what?
Plate armor?
I don't have no plate armor. The items that he has are on the page.
I can tell you what he has. I have the page up. It's a scimitar of speed, a flame tongue, whatever the fuck that is, and mithril armor. So, question. Type of armor is the mithril armor.
Chainmail.
Okay.
What you guys thinking?
You need to do research on mithril armor real quick.
Oh, Todd says he's talking.
Oh, I haven't heard him in a minute.
Yeah, I did not hear him at all either. Last thing I heard him say was the
You asked about plate armor or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we wait for him. So you're looking up what it is. It's it'll be AC
Yeah, I found it
16
already.
plus
Doesn't
1,
help
so
me.
it'll be 17.
It's heavy. It doesn't help me.
I think it's below all of your armor classes, actually. Because if I'm not mistaken, Todd's is 19. Wabbit's is 16 already, I believe, or 17.
17.
Jess can't wear it because it's heavy armor.
Yeah. I can't wear
And
anything
Cookies
like-
is like 16 or 17 also.
18.
18? Did he say yeah? Remember,
Yes.
you're not looking at your mic.
I know. A half turns weren't enough, apparently.
If you'd like to know anything about the other two, I can tell you about the other two, though.
I found the scimitar. That one's pretty nice, honestly. Hefty price tag, though. I don't think any of us are anywhere near that. I'm looking up the flame tongue now.
So that one's a unique one. That one's actually kind of interesting. So it does a couple of things. So the first thing that it does
Sword,
is
the long
you
sword,
can...
the rapier, the scimitar, or the short sword.
Which one do you want?
They're not an axe.
We're going to spend 2 hours trying to sell goods, by the way.
Right now, we're just trying to figure out what happened to Todd's mic.
Yeah, Todd is definitely a problem for us right now, and it's not his fault, but yeah.
Yep.
So
Where's his list of things?
say that again, Jess.
Where's the list of things that he
I'm sending you the link.
Thank you.
Here, let me send this through. Do you guys have the hammer and hilt in your notes, but it's probably buried. So let me find it.
You can also access it from the main page. That's how I got there.
Yeah, it's
I probably got to check.
Gotcha.
so what he's selling is a scimitar of speed. Flame tongue can be added to a weapon. There's a list of weapons that are available in mithril armor. I don't know why there's a damage number on there. I must have been on a crackhead moment.
You're not.
Seeing as there's
I mean,
damage on mithril armor.
Right.
This shit's
Probably
broken, dude.
cursed.
I wonder
Yeah.
if Todd
Holy
ever...
shit.
Or if he lost his internet, or is he still around?
No, he's still here. He's not talking.
Is it-
Okay. I now see the benefit of mithril. Okay. Same armor value as regular armor, but it does not require have a strength requirement or a stealth disadvantage on it.
Well, so chainmail will have a strength requirement. It'll have a 13.
Yeah, I was looking at for my equivalent, the scale mail.
But scale mail does not. That's correct.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was
Yeah,
like,
Mithril's a nice
why
little
is it
toy.
better?
But you'll get a stealth disadvantage in the chainmail.
On D&D Beyond has the same thing for all mithril armor, actually.
What do you mean?
According to on D&D Beyond, no mithril armor has any strength or strength requirement or stealth disadvantage on them.
Are we looking at the same thing?
I don't know. I'm looking at it on D&D Beyond.
Well, so am I. Right here. It literally says stealth disadvantage.
I know you zoomed in, but I still can't see that.
Why is it now? I can't scroll on here. It won't let me
Mithril,
scroll.
chainmail, light, flexible metal armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks or has a strength requirement.
Yeah. I'm literally on D&D Beyond.
Right, but you didn't hear the last line that Wabbit read, which was the mithril version of the armor does not.
For strength, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Hi, GTB. Interesting. I looked up the mithril armor and it still has them all on there. I just assumed that was already applied. So it says checks or has strength requirement. The mithril version of the armor doesn't. Okay. What do we want to do here? Because we can't wait forever for Todd.
Todd, if you can hear me, does mithril chainmail have any interest to you?
I'm pretty sure it's lower than what he has.
Probably.
Yeah, because he's got like the highest AC of all of us, I
Yeah.
think, doesn't he?
His AC is 19. And the
I think
strength
he's
and
wearing
dex
full
checks
plate.
aren't going to benefit him because he's going to run up there and die anyways.
Yeah, just skip it. He doesn't want it.
All right, well. Not hearing any objection, I'm just going to say, fucking Jess with her goddamn pizza again.
Sorry.
Okay. We're still trying to figure... Okay, so... Is this part of the barter structure?
I don't think there's any barter left. He doesn't have anything within a range that is feasible for any of us right now that we could barter on.
Todd's AC is 18. I have no idea if the mithril mail... It's chainmail. It's lower than what he has.
I believe he was wearing full plate. If he's wearing full plate, then it doesn't benefit him at all.
Yeah, I don't think his has changed. I can look and see what he's wearing. Let me see if I can see.
But I think it'll show up on, you can see it on his character sheet. I don't think the rest of us can.
No.
Yeah, all I can see is the bio and info. He says he has chainmail.
So he is wearing chainmail right now.
Alright, so then it could benefit him. Now he's got no mic, so I'm doing the negotiation here for him then. You just get back to the page. Oh, Bebek on the helmet has 100 gold pieces or a discount on some mithril chainmail sound.
What kind of discount are you talking about?
Well, Chainmail's about half a plate armor, I'd say. How about half off?
Whoa. You want to sell me something that's one of a kind that I'm going to have a hard time moving and then give you something that I have a pretty easy time getting rid of? That doesn't sound like a very good benefit to me.
I don't know. I mean, certainly a statement piece. Stick that in the window, glowing red eyes, looking out.
Yeah, everybody wants to have an 800 gold piece centerpiece sitting in the window. I'll tell you what. I'll get a candle. I'll put some holes in it and I'll put some wicks in there and I'll burn those and make it look like it's this. That saves me about 748 gold.
All right, I see your point.
How about this?
What's the best you could do on some mithril armor with the helmet thrown in?
Oh, you see what you did there? You turned her back around on me. Well played. What if we went, let's go 600 for the armor with the helmet included. He's not an innkeeper.
His price was 600.
Yeah.
All right, way out of Todd's range. I know what I have. I know it's not much more than what he has, or much less than what he has. I did buy a few more drinks than he has. There's no way he can afford it. So we're just gonna say,
Moving on.
it's a mighty fight offer, but I think we're just too far apart. Essentially gave me such a fair price. 75 for the helmet on its own. As a sale.
Deal.
All right.
So that's going to be 96 gold pieces. I'd buy that for $1. Right? That's what I added up to. 96 gold pieces amongst
Yep, I got the same. And let me just double check my list, but I don't think anyone else had any. Oh, wow, you said you had old armor to sell, right? Because you upgraded.
Yeah, I have a piece of scale mail. Throw it on the table and see what. Yeah, what do you think, good sir? What do you give me for this?
How about 35 gold pieces?
It sure beats carrying this around. You got a deal, sir.
I put you at 131. Right?
Well, it's separate. It's separate because that's Gillis's old armor, so that money goes straight to him.
Okay.
Miles stuff will go straight to me, and then I'll divide up the sale amongst the rest. I'm just
Okay.
updating my notes right now.
Well, how you guys balance that out is up to you guys.
Yeah. I'm only keeping the stuff that came from like my personal sales for myself. The items I was holding for the group, I'll distribute amongst us.
Todd may as well
all our
just
sales.
reboot real quick at this point. I mean, he's kind of just floating anyways.
That's
Yeah, if he hasn't, he definitely should.
Is he texting me? Let me make sure. No. Okay.
Jess, you have nothing to sell, correct?
correct.
All right. Well, Bevik, it's been a pleasure. Hope to come back and give you some money back one of these days. Maybe
It
a little
has.
more line in
Y'all
your
stay
pockets.
safe out there. I heard that the serpent's looking for you.
Oh.
Let him.
Oh, I like this Lurkle. She's kind of ballsy.
Yeah.
Very ballsy for someone with nothing between the legs.
Wow.
They're all on my chest, biatch.
All right. So, I'm assuming that we are done in the Hammer and Hilt then?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are going to head to, what did we say? The Sapphire Jewel?
Sapphire Jewel.
Okay. Let me make sure that all of these people are public before I try to share any of them. I was like, what the hell? Who just left? Oh yeah, we kicked Todd out. I forgot. I forgot that he was rebooting because I was like, wait, why? Let me share the Hammer and Hilt with you guys. It didn't come up with Hammer and. I got to figure out if there's something else that I was missing there. Maybe I spelled it out instead of having the ampersand. And now I'm stuck looking for it, so you're going to have to wait a second. As you guys head across and get over into the Sapphire Jewel,
Yes.
you recognize a familiar face. Stanner is there. He looks out and he sees you, and he says, well, hello, Bard. How are you?
Fine. I don't remember this dude.
Huh?
I don't remember this dude.
Oh, you should.
He's the other bard. The one you promised a song to.
I promised.
Oh, yeah. That was going to come up.
I forgot about that.
Look at her. She's looking at her boobs like, how good can I make these look?
I was pulling my keyboard out. Just pulling my keyboard out.
Onlybards.com.
www.bards.com. I hear you, Todd. You're quiet, though.
Yeah, I see you lighting up, Todd, but I can barely make out anything you're saying.
Yeah.
Better?
No.
Hello.
But I have you turned way down because you were super loud before, so this may be something that's a problem.
I have no idea.
Let me turn you up.
That fucked up.
What?
It was apparently my Gilux R messed up.
Your Go XLR messed up? What did you do?
Switch profiles.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you.
And
Yeah, that'll get you right there.
like, that's how I had to fix the problem. I had to switch profiles to make it start working again.
Oh, yeah, don't switch profiles. That's not good. Because then what happens is all your shit's wrong. Just for future reference, I get that you recognize that now. In fact, I delete all the profiles I don't use.
Like, I have two profiles. One for when the AC is on, one for it is off.
Oh, I got you. So that's what happened. Okay.
Just stopped working, and when I switched profiles, it started working again.
I got you. Okay, so you should have Stanner Tallfellow there now. All right, so Todd's back. We ready to keep going now?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So Stanner walks over and he looks at Larry and he goes, "It's been a minute. Just wondering, you got that song prepped for me yet, or are you still working on it?"
You know, I've been a little busy killing things and fighting people and dying and things, so no, I haven't really had a whole lot of time.
You've been dying? Boy, you look pretty healthy to me in all the right places.
Well, yeah.
He looks at the rest of you and he goes, "None of the rest of you look no worse for the wear. I take it that the fade has not found his way into your hearts yet."
I feel like
Now, what would make you think that?
Well, as you recall, the last time we were here, we were questioning him openly, and I told you all to stop. But it sounds like that's all working its way out. You guys have been making some waves around here. People are talking about you. You're sort of famous.
Have been since the moment we landed in town.
Yeah, that's what happens when giant people start walking around amongst the little people. So what's up? You guys didn't come here to hear me talk about the things that are going on here. What's the plan? GTB, I don't even remember this dude. He ain't that memorable. Oh. Here you go, Cookie.
In my pocket and pull out the tiger's eye. This brings us here.
Well. Cookie, look at the shared.
Oh gosh, one sec. Okay. 20 screen. Share. Oh.
Why did this show to players not work?
Is there? Hello, Waggle Talk.
No. Why did that not work?
Wow.
Now getting a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, you should have quite a few people. Yeah, I shared her multiple times. There you go. I accidentally shared her twice.
Whoa. Did you ask her permission?
See what you did there, Jess.
All right, so we have the tiger's eye, yeah?
Yes.
So Stanner looks at you and he says, you have anything else?
Nope. Just this little gem.
What's going on, Khan? So he looks at you and he says, how about 8 gold pieces?
More than fair. Don't even haggle you over it.
Okay. He makes the deal. Says, is there anything else? Oh, shit, I didn't move you guys over to there. My fault.
That's what took business this time around, so.
Is there anything else you guys are looking for?
No, but we're doing business. I think there's a something already owed here. If I remember correctly, aren't you owed a song?
Oh, I asked. She blew me off.
Oh, that was blew you off, not just blew you, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll keep on her about it. I know she's got a song in her.
Oh, it's coming sooner or later, I'm sure. All right.
That's all my business here. Anyone else got any jewelry they need to look at?
She's short and bardic inspiration. She's short on bardic inspiration. Yeah, kind of.
I've had nothing to inspire me. Leave me alone.
As I recall, she had a song that was mocked up that was a mock of another song somewhere for this. I'm not going to say what song it was, but I do remember.
I can't. Okay, you know what? Fuck it.
No. We're leaving now. It's too late.
I threw myself on the floor.
You.
Klaus conks Lyra over the head, puts her over his shoulder, and walks out of the room.
Is that all it took?
And the dungeon master allows it.
Also, each of you can add 20 gold pieces to your inventory.
Okie dokie.
I get 21 because I did all the carry.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to add my personal sales too. I almost forgot about that. I would have been chipping myself some money.
Don't do that.
I'm a little surprised that that some of the Chiquita bananas weren't hit on by Cookie, but that's fine.
Business to attend to.
He ain't paying attention to nobody.
I saw her. But I have a lady on my list already, all right? I can't be working multiple women at the same time.
Good, she's not from this town.
Bruh. She hands people mysterious letters and then fucking burns them so there's no evidence left behind. She's got resources. I ain't fucking with that.
Facebook stalker before there's Facebook.
Alright. That concludes all the business I had for us for sales. Next was to get a fish from down by the docks. I need to run downstairs and move my laundry. If the rest of y'all have any other business, I'll figure that out.
You know what they say about different area codes? Yeah. Now we know this is a work of fiction. Ain't no way he's keeping one with one IRL. Damn. Okay. So do you guys remember what kind of fish you have to grab?
Hang on, I have a note. It's like the only note I've taken. I do have a note. Some kind of trout.
Todd said some kind of trout.
It's something with some fins and some scales and a
Striped
tail
bass.
and
Striped bass. It is striped bass.
Todd, this is the only note that I took that Tana wants me to get a striped bass.
I think he has a thing.
I was gonna keep notes and then I forgot where I put the thing I was putting notes in.
All right. So you guys go down to the docks and you acquire a striped bass from Autumn Pass. Bass is definitely not a trout.
Hey, I misremembered one detail.
One
Knew it was a
minor,
fish.
ginormous detail.
I knew he was a fish and I knew I had a note.
While we're
That's,
down here, do you happen to see anybody else walking around with a bracelet like ours?
Say that again.
While we're down here, do we happen to see anybody else walking around with bracelets that look like ours?
I need to ask a question to answer your question. Are you saying exactly like yours?
Yes.
No.
Do we see people walking around with bracelets similar to ours?
Yes.
Like everybody or just a
Not everybody.
select few?
Some people. Not all of them. Sorry, this is probably loud. I apologize right now.
We bet.
I know. I'm almost done. There. All right, Cookie, you have your striped bass. I mean, your rainbow trout that Todd said you needed.
I was legitimately thinking it was a rainbow trout.
It's the one note.
Really?
It's the one note that Todd said he took.
This is one more note than what I took. Good job.
Okay. Anything else?
We should probably stop by the inn with the keeper we know we can trust and see if he can leave a message for Vonnie about Carmel.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we're heading to Vero next, which is where she operates out of, but I don't mind leaving a note. You can also just check in on him, considering that, the last time we saw him, he was fucking leaving us messages in the middle of the night and somehow surviving combat should otherwise have him killed.
Fucking poor Omble.
Forgot the where Bonnie was from.
Omble was a lifesaver, man. He was throwing you lifelines like nobody's business.
It was helpful, not denying that.
The man risked life and limb to save you.
By some fucking Shaolin monk like fucking Ryu and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are headed to the Bent Oak then, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me go back over to this then. There's no point in going down the whole list of things, right? Like the whole walking through and seeing what the building is. There's no real reason there. You guys head back to the Bent Oak. And as you guys walk through the door, Omble sees all of you coming through the door. And he runs over and he grabs all of you. And he's like, I'm so happy you guys made it.
We're happy to see you too, Omble.
That fight scared me. I couldn't do anything. It was spooky.
It's okay.
So
I wouldn't expect you to do that.
What? Did you guys finish?
Yes.
So who, what's the Fade's name?
We're not going to talk about that.
Oh.
We have that information?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We got to be a little bit more careful about what we talk about and where we talk about it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So do you all need a room or some breakfast? Looks
Probably
directly at
over
the
here.
friggin' dwarf.
We
Dwarf
actually
probably
should
should
eat
be
while
fed.
we're here.
Yeah. You know what? We will take some food.
We getting that sausage casserole with oat bread
Yes.
and a glass
Hell
of
no.
brandy.
Hell no.
Yes.
What are you getting?
I'm getting the duck ramen.
Are you really going duck ramen at like 7 a.m.?
Dude, I don't trust your ass with that sausage, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I know who you are. I know who the fuck you are.
Big reveal at the end of the campaign is what was in the fucking sausage the whole time.
I
No.
forgot. No. How about
No.
the fruit bun? The fruit bun.
I love you, but fuck you. No, I am not touching
He
it.
said, not a fucking chance.
Nope.
Guy has one fucking scare cow, and all of a sudden, everything in the sausage is bad.
Well, yes.
All right. So Omble runs off to the kitchen. There was nobody else that wanted anything other than the duck ramen. Is that right?
I
No,
wanted
I'm also
fruit
taking
bun.
the duck robin.
What'd you say, Jess? Fruit bun?
Want the fruit bun.
Todd?
Do the same.
Fruit buns. So 2 fruit buns and 2 duck ramens.
Yes.
Okay. So he runs off, and he is back there trying to get all the foods and the things ready. You guys see a bunch of different patrons all around the buildings, all around the rooms, looking at stuff. Nobody that stands out that's crazy. And then your eyes settle on Todd.
God.
Hey. Todd! did.
Lady!
How are you?
I'm so happy to see you! The last time I saw you, you was in trouble!
I made it.
You made it! You made it!
Yes.
He gives you a big
We
hug
made
around the neck. I'm so happy you made it!
Me too. So, hey, where are we on recruiting?
People keep telling me no.
Okay. Oh, here, this is what I need you to do.
I need to
before
tell
I
you
come back
though,
to town.
I think if I had boobs like you, it'd be easier.
Probably. Listen, before I come back to town next time, I need you to come up with a list of people that would be good to be in our little group, and I'll talk to them next time I'm in town if I have time.
Okay, I can do it, lady. Lyrical's the best.
I try. I had recruited somebody, but unfortunately he met his demise in helping protect me. So there's that. So
Oh no.
yeah.
Somebody fall over?
Yeah.
Then
Of
they went
course.
boom?
They went boom
Oh,
and splat.
that makes me sad.
Yeah.
We will light a raspberry on fire in their remembrance.
I like it. Yes, let's do it.
Let me make sure you guys can see Todd before I go too far down this road. Oh my goodness.
Has Cookie fallen out of his chair? From
I don't know where Cookie went. Cookie was there and then he was gone.
He's holding his clothes.
Oh, goodness gracious.
See them.
We can't hear you. You're not talking to us. You're just mouthing words. That mean
There's
nothing.
Todd right
Just
there.
unmute your mic.
Yes. Todd. With one D, not two.
We're gonna have to start doing like, what is it? What was the Ed and Eddie thing where it was
Yes,
double D?
Yes. He is not double D, unfortunately.
There's Double D.
Wow. All right.
Have you been measuring me in my sleep?
So Todd looks at you. He looks at everybody else at the table. Goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Your friends were here. It's breakfast. I gotta go." And off he goes.
Okay.
Out the door.
Bye. Next time he's here, tell him the name of our group.
All right.
Consecutive dwarf didn't choke slam him for interrupting his breakfast.
Saunders says, and here I thought Lyra was the craziest person I've ever met.
Lyra's got a frigging cult that's following her. It's fine
Is it
though.
really a cult if it's just one person?
I mean,
We're working on it. I
If that's
had a
just
second
one
person.
like a crazy
No, I had
person
two.
stalking you.
I had two.
Had
Okay.
like 12 seconds.
so at this point, Humble shows back up. Here's your breakfast. This is on me. You guys are doing the Lord's work. Also, what does Todd want?
Todd
Is he
and I are working
talking
on
about that silly cult?
Well, it's not so silly if I'm part of it now, is it, Humble?
Oh, Lyra, that man's a few biscuits short of a picnic.
That's why he needs me. That's
Oh,
why I'm going to help him.
so we're clear. You're not talking about sex, are you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I joined a cult for that.
Wait, that might get added later, but not right now. We gotta work on the foundation first.
Okay. Well, I've got some dishes in the back to get cleaned up. If you all need anything, let me know. Just yell at me.
One thing before you go. I think we needed to leave a message.
A message. Is this another message for?
Yeah, just in case.
For Hunt?
No, but have you seen him?
He was here last night for a little bit. Said that he had heard about some stuff and needed to talk to the sheriff.
Okay. Yeah, we need to leave a message for Bonnie in case we don't.
For the sheriff?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll keep an eye out for her, but last I heard, she was running checkpoints between Autumn Pass.
Checkpoints again?
The
Still.
checkpoints have been constant.
Okay. Cassandra, do you want to write out a note?
What do you want me to give her?
Put a note out. Hand to her saying the Cromwell has been. Do we want to code this in some way that she might be able to figure out, or just?
We met with Cromwell.
Let me see if I have it. Hold on.
Go back to that note.
That's what I'm looking for, but
Which note are you looking for?
The one that had all the code names.
Oh,
Viper.
I can help you with that. Give me a second.
I do
Either
think
just-
Cromwell was specifically listed as Cromwell on it, though.
Yeah, I don't remember him having a code
He
name.
had a code name.
We could either copy that out specific, word by word, then just scratch Cromwell's name out, or just leave a note saying that Cromwell has been dealt with. However y'all feel is the more appropriate way to do that.
Honestly, I like the idea of recreating the note and crossing off the names for Monk and Cromwell.
Yeah.
Who and Cromwell?
Lonk.
Bonk.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Cromwell.
Monk.
Yes. Ceased bastard.
Yep. So we can do that. That way she's in the know. Hopefully.
Just don't go looking in a place. By the way, while he's looking for that, what did we ever do with Cromwell and the bodies that were in the basement?
Oh, you left him.
Left them laying there.
We just left them.
They're bad guys.
There's
They don't
already a
get
torture chamber full
burials.
of bones and dead bodies. Why?
I was just gonna say, you walk down there into a bunch of dead bodies. Why does it matter?
I couldn't remember. It's fine.
Unlike with Lonk, where it was in a pristine church, where we had to do something.
Yeah. We put him out in the mausoleum or something, right?
Yep. Shoved all four of them in there.
Hopefully
I'm
nobody
with them.
goes to. That'd be
Probably like
kind
the
of a
village
terrifying
elder.
sight.
Todd's like,
Village
so
elders' families probably
if
did.
anybody shows up there, we can plausibly deny all of it. We were working under the orders of the Thane.
Yes.
But her closet is where the real monsters are. Not secrets, monsters.
Nope. Nope. I don't have a
I
closet.
hear there's dragons in there too.
I don't have a closet.
And if you know, you know.
Wow, Cookie.
Innocent, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on a second.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure this is the case. Give me a second. Oh, No, that's not what I thought it was. Maybe I'm misremembering. But I swear I had set up some stuff that would be really interesting for you guys if you actually talk to people.
Try to talk to people and sell things, and you tell us we're going to spend 3 hours in a store.
No. This was different. This was like a giant plot, because like all of the characters have plot hooks. So what are you guys doing now? Are we ready to motor on?
We head out.
I think the food.
You got the food.
Okay. Eat the food, eat the food.
And you gave him the note that's got the lines crossed out, right?
Yes. Yep. Guess we can go.
Okay.
Last call for business and on pass.
Last call for alcohol.
All right, that's it then. We're on to Vero.
All right. And we're in Vero.
Nice.
It's
Didn't happen that
These
quickly
caravans
last
sure are getting fast.
huh?
Modern technology.
Right.
Gotta love it.
It's midday.
All right. Old business before new. Talk to Tana. I know we got our stupid fish. And go talk to... I'll remember his name. The goddamn fucking cowboy.
Tooth.
Yes.
Let him know that everything went to shit, but we have an idea of where his necklace is. It's just take a lot longer to get it.
Oh, I
I
can't
just have
wait.
a name drop.
Sound good to everyone? Yeah, we can use names with Guth. We've used names with him in the past. There's no point in hiding it.
Well, if you remember right, he doesn't know where you all went.
I know. That's why I'm saying we should deal with old business. We should tie up these at loose ends.
Do it.
Any
Do
objections?
it. Do it now. Yeah.
Definitely should try to
Is
get
that-
rid of the fish before anything else.
Yeah, let's do
Was
the
that
fish.
Wab? I couldn't hear you over B's Terminator impression. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Then yes, I would also agree that we do the fish first before it starts stinking and whoever's pocket is holding it.
Not me. Not it.
Okay. So we're going to see Tana.
Yes.
Sounds like.
All right. So we get to Tana's hourglass. And Tana McElforce is sitting there behind the counter. She sees you guys walk in and her eyes light up. She's like, well, welcome back. Seems you've been gone a while. How did everything go?
Both better and worse than expected.
Well, that's never good when it goes better and worse.
We're all still standing. We all still got these. I'll point to the anklet. I also got you this. Someone better pull a goddamn fish out of their
the
pocket 'cause that
fish!
was in the room.
We'll give her
That's
the
so
fish.
awesome. So
Who did she ask?
she takes the fish. She thanks you. She looks at you and she says, I have one more favor.
What should you do?
What would that be, Tana?
I need dragon blood.
Do you know somebody that sells them?
Do I know somebody that sells them? If
Like blood? Like, do you need us to go to another town to pick some up?
You got a friend 2 towns over with an excess supply of it that we can go borrow from, right? That's where this is going.
Maybe a newly hatched clutch of dragons that the mother might have died.
That's like, does your buddy run a dragon hospital? We can just drop by and get somebody that donated on Tuesday.
Like what's your plan for us in gathering this blood here?
Or is there a dragonborn nearby that needs to be killed?
Hang on a second. I'm laughing so hard I got fucking tears in my eyes right now. Oh, fuck.
Brian, I'm gonna need a new ba. It's gotta be a dragon. Just saying.
All right. Let me see if I can get back in character now. Whew. No, I need the dragon blood. It's gotta be pure dragon blood, not some dragon folk blood. That's not what I'm talking about.
So
Okay.
It's not urgent,
the
but I
real
need it.
dragons have a real dragon.
Is there any other kind?
Just making sure we're perfectly clear.
Can we ask what you're going to use it for?
A ritual.
Of what kind?
The kind that you don't need to know about.
Let me ask you this. Does the ritual summon any sort of deity?
Or demons, or devils. Or
Deity?
She looks at you and she goes, "This is my business."
I was say, is she gonna try and bring back what's his face's wife?
His wife is
Give her-
fake,
make her
and
a
she
real-
never
Make her
existed.
into a real, make her into a real person.
Poor Gilbert.
Hey,
Poor Gilbert. All he wants to do is be loved. And it takes
I don't know where this
Wabbit
is
and
going.
Cookie to protect him from Jess.
All right, Tana. Well, it is your business, but what does your business pay?
there we go.
Well, my dear.
Free is not a problem.
Well,
Dragon blood has a higher price.
I'm thinking. Give me a second. I want to look something up.
As he
He
peruses.
said, "I need to do some
books
quick
to see what the
research.
costs
Please
are."
hold."
Yeah.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, so we're talking like CR16 here. Right?
Sounds alright.
on the age.
Huh?
Depends on the dragon's age.
And color.
Yeah.
W. So when B, he's like, maybe I should have asked. for
No,
something
I'm
else."
trying to figure out what to do here. Because like a wormling is too low. I don't want to give you guys something simple. Like this is something I'm looking long term on. So here we go. All right, back in. Here we go. Okay. So here's the deal. I need adult gold dragon blood. And I'll give you 7,500 gold pieces.
You got to do a lot better than that, sweetheart. I'm just saying. I mean, that
CR17. Like, how much blood are we wanting?
7,500 each.
Wow.
She said she needs dragon blood. She didn't say how much, so that's a good point. What if we go for a vial?
Is a ritual call for violence, or can we like find one that we may be able to convince?
So you're gonna walk up to a gold dragon and say, "Hey, can I take a pint of blood?"
Challenge accepted.
I mean, that's what I'm asking. It's a gold dragon. It's a good dragon. Why the fuck are we gonna?
Okay. So it's an adult gold dragon.
We can have the bard go.
And Wabbit said
negotiate
how much?
For 7,500 each.
Holy fuck, dude.
Hey, you're the one that wants gold dragon blood. You're hiring us to get it. That's the minimum I'll work for.
Okay, so here's the thing. That blood doesn't stay good for very long.
Okay, so here we go. You ready? Here's her counter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll do 6,500 each. But it has to be you that takes it, and it's got to come straight back here.
Point of order, where would we find this dragon? Do you know that there's one nearby?
Now you're asking me questions I don't know.
Well,
You want?
you want blood from a specific type of dragon. I'm assuming you have a lead on where a dragon could be.
I don't.
Okie dokie.
You know anybody that? Well, we know somebody that might.
No.
We're taking
No, I
note of
don't.
this.
I just know what my spell book says.
Can I see your book?
What?
Good
Can I
luck
see
with
your spell
that.
book?
Can you see my... You want to see her spell book?
Persuasion.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh boy, here we go.
Morph backs up.
Hang on. Before you do that,
What'd you do?
You... he put guidance on you.
You can roll
don't
it
ever
out
tell me I didn't do
before.
something.
Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna roll it, and then if I have to roll the d4, I will. Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna.
not
need
gonna
it.
help you.
Huh?
Something tells me it's not gonna help you.
Oh my fucking god!
An 8.
Yeah, that's all right. Not happening, box.
Here we go.
Hang on.
What do you mean? Hang on.
You heard me. The pause button for a second.
Okay.
Miss, I gotta look up my dragon. Blah 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 blah. All right, go ahead.
She reaches out her arm with the book and extends the book towards you and says, "Careful. It may turn you into a frog."
I'm not touching your book. Is there any distinguishing marks of the book? Does it say anything on the outside?
Looks like a book. Leather-bound book.
Does it look like it's made from human flesh with a face carved into it?
No, it doesn't. It does not. It's just a regular. It's a leather-bound book. That's the best way I can explain it. It's kind of scraggly, looks really old.
You know, that is such interesting looking book. Is that like a family heirloom?
No,
Or is
it's
that
my
something
book.
You've been writing yourself. You've been writing this yourself?
I have.
What kind of magic are you interested in?
All kinds. I mean, I'm 360 years old.
Oh, how many spells would you say you have in this book?
Enough to turn you into a frog.
Oh.
I think she wants to turn you into a frog, Jess.
I think she really likes me. She wants to keep
So, 6,500. Take it or leave it.
I'm not allowed to make decisions, so
You can take 6,500 for yourself.
Here's the thing. Is everyone okay with the price? Because remember, this is a if we can do it thing. She has set up us with no timeline here. It's a if we can, we get paid.
I'm fine with
There's
it.
no fail condition. The 6,500 enough for each person.
I'm fine with it.
sure.
If only at the party they had the helmet, they could scare the lady into getting more info. If only they sold it.
Shut up.
I said it was 7,500 split among 4 people. We are now at 6,500 each. I don't think we can
I'm
get much
perfectly
better
happy
than
with that.
So we're clear, 6,500 gold each
Yes.
minimum.
Sure.
Just to make perfectly clear, there is no timeline on this lady, right?
Nope.
Speaking to the lady.
Yeah, no, there's no time limit, no catches, no strings that you can see.
6,500 gold each for the split.
That's right. 6,500 each. Look at Wabbit.
Challenge
Wabbit,
accepted.
Wabbit just got fucking excited. Wabbit's like, cash. And as a dwarf, that leads right into Wabbit's. That's Wabbit's sweet spot, man. Gilius is like, I can count them now.
Bathing in the shit.
Fucking Scrooge McDuck in the 6,500 gold. Okay. So she looks at you. She says, "We have a deal."
Accept the challenge.
Good deal.
Good deal. Now get out of my store. I got stuff to do.
So you walk out, I say, from fish to dragon blood in one transaction. Lady moves quick.
If it makes you feel any better, she's had that the whole time. I was sitting on it the first time and thought, let me just see how they do with the fish before I send them on some fuckery.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, here's your stinky fish. Lady.
At least she didn't buy it the first time through. I was like, oh my God, dude.
Could you
For a
imagine?
businesswoman, she's not very friendly towards her customers. I'm just saying.
She's 327 years old. She doesn't have to be.
I was just going to say, she's got a spell book. She's asking for dragon's blood. She's 360 years old. Pretty sure she's not worried about what you think about her.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
I just want to see the fireworks from a distance, that's all.
Wabbit's like, I want to see this motherfucker burn.
I'd be like, here, give me an hour to get out of town so I can watch.
That is so funny. Nothing good can come of this ritual. Hey, I'm just saying.
All right, so we're off to Kuth now then.
Yep, and Kuth is in... Am I in the right town? Hang on a second. That's what my problem is. I'm on the wrong town. I was like, why am I not coming up with any of the places to go? Because he's at Odds and Marketplace and he's not there. So it was like weird. All right, so we head over to Odds and Marketplace. As you come through the door, Fan is standing there behind the counter. She smiles and waves at you.
Jesse!
Hi, Lyra. Welcome back.
How are you? Thank you, thank you.
I want you all to know that while you were gone, Gilbert has made great strides on the farm. The pigs are better than ever.
You know, I might just have to go up
Look,
there.
Cookie's just shaking his
Apologize.
fucking head. So Fan looks at you guys and she says, "What can I help you with?"
We're looking to check in with Kuth on that job.
He's in the office. I'll go get him.
Thank you.
She scurries off.
Gold, Brian. Gold.
Did they get the color of the dragon that she needed? Would be a shame if they got the wrong color. It's gold.
Adult. No babies.
Yeah,
Gold
adult gold dragon. They may have already met one. Who knows? Like, did you see the look on Wabbit's face just now? I got to go back and look at some shit.
Polymorphin motherfucker. It's probably fucking Todd or Bumble, my guess.
All right. Cooth comes out. Hey, y'all. I was wondering if you guys made it out all right. Last time I saw you, we was trying not to get our asses kicked in the middle of the road. Y'all fared all right, apparently. Am I just talking to myself here, people?
No?
Oh.
Looking mighty good over there, Lyra.
Thank you.
What say you, dwarf? You look like you've been hitting the liquor and the food. Looks like that's the way to go for the dwarf. You still happy with that action?
Always down for booze and food, my friend.
I hear you, my friend. I hear you. All right, Blondie. So I sent y'all off to try to find my necklace. And I'm guessing, by the way, we're all standing here and we ain't hiding nowhere, that y'all ain't got no good news for me. So why don't you hit me with the good news and the bad news?
Oh, bad news first. Get that shit out of the way. We don't have the necklace on us today.
Well, we both knew that bad news was coming. Because ain't no way we're going to sit out here and talk about this necklace out in front of the open, in front of God and country, knowing full well that it's already been ripped off once.
Care to take the conversation more private?
Nah, sir. You ain't got nothing for me, so let's talk about what's happening here.
Well, what we do got for you is we're pretty sure we know where it's at. You're just not going to like where it's at.
Definitely not.
So y'all know where this thing's at, but I ain't gonna like where it's at. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you tell me Bonnie's got it, she can keep it.
If only.
I think that'd be easier to get back.
Oh shit. Y'all over here talking like the Fade has it.
Almost as if ain't it?
Wait, say that again? Did you just say the Fade has my necklace?
That's what we believe.
Well, butter my biscuits and call me Gordo. Now we're talking about some crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, we went up to Autumn Pass and we talked to the guy who worked on the piece, and
You talking about
he was a real
Stanner?
detailed. Yes, sir.
Good feller. Good feller. Not real bright, but a good feller. You know how them bards are. Look at Jess.
I'm gonna have to bite my tongue on that one.
Sorry about that, Lyric. Kind of forgot.
It's
He
okay.
has a really detailed description of it, and well, not to get into too many details, we saw the fade that same night, and but you know that his necklace matched the one described.
Now I got questions though. Cause see, this all don't make no sense to me. Trying to figure out what the fade.
Just with your questions, maybe we got some answers to them.
Well, I guess my first question is what's the fade up to? Because I feel like a guy that's supposed to be a businessman walking around town with stolen goods is kind of contradictory, don't you think?
Good point. Good point.
Is this a good place to have this conversation?
Yeah. Everybody in here, I trust like family. All these folks in here is good to go.
How many people are in here?
7.
Yeah, great time to ask that question. Please tell me you're counting us in that 7.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't like the situation at all.
And us. Yeah, I know.
Why y'all looking crazier than a long-tailed dog in a rocking chair room?
We haven't had many good experiences lately in buildings with lots of people.
All right, y'all. How about this? Hang on a second. So he puts his hands up to his mouth and he whistles real loud and he goes, y'all gotta get out. Everybody stands up and looks at him. He says, now. And they all leave. Walks over,
Alrighty.
shuts and locks the door, looks at you and he goes, country as country can be now, let's talk.
Does that really have any magical?
What'd you say, Todd?
Is it magical in any way?
Yeah. Why? I guess the question would be, why is there something special about this amulet that Fade would keep it?
Hang on, Jeff's no haha was louder than you were. Say that again. Is there something magical about the what?
Is there something special about this amulet?
I mean, it's my mama's. You know, it's just one of them things where it's like, it's all I got left of her. She disappeared. I don't know what happened. You know, we talked about this. Like, that amulet's my last link to my mama, and I want that amulet back. But I'm a little confused as to why the Fade would be wearing it openly around town.
Let me ask you this. Ever approach you about doing business?
The Fade?
Ever turn him down?
Oh, yeah. I told that man he could pack sand.
Oh. Remember, oh, I guess there's not going to be a coin anymore. You cleared the place out. Last time we came around, you told Lyra a little theory you had about the Fade.
Yeah, I said that I thought that he might be up to some shady shenanigans, but thievery of people's stuff, man, that ain't what I'm talking about. I thought he was like strong-arming people into helping his business.
What if we said it was even worse than stealing people's items?
Well, there's a rumor of a syndicate. Are you telling me the Fade works for the syndicate?
I'm telling you that best we can tell, he's running it.
Well, that don't seem right based on what I know, because the syndicate exists outside of Stormfront.
Yeah, we don't have all the pieces in the parts yet, but...
Question, did the Fade have a relationship of any kind with your mom?
Man, I don't know.
They know
I
each
mean,
other?
I don't think they know each other. My mama worked down that way, but no.
My best working theory is that he wanted to get you in on his business, legitimate or otherwise. You told him no. He's a man used to getting what he wanted. So he sent some goon in here to snatch that necklace that he knew was important to you. Wear it around as a sign that he doesn't like being told no.
Well, I don't like that none at all. I got lots of heartburn with this. I'm not gonna lie. So I have questions. Like, the thing told me I was supposed to help you. Does he know what's going on? Have y'all talked to the thing and said, hey, sir, there's some shenanigans going on in this town and it involves this man here. I mean, can we prove this stuff? Because you obviously can't just go running up to the biggest business mogul in the Stormfront who literally rides all the commerce through his business and shut his ass down.
Knows a good portion
We've
of
had
it.
words.
I haven't talked to him in a couple of days, so he's not fully up to date, but we're working on that.
Bonnie is going to
For
lose
proof.
her shit.
As for proof, we've got some. Working on the rest.
Man, I don't even know how to take this thing you're telling me right now. Like, y'all are putting me in a way that I'm angry.
Yep.
And see, the thing is, I don't do business with him, so I don't see him. So it's not like I'm out there like, oh, this man's got my necklace. I'm out to whoop his ass. Man, I don't know. I don't know how this. I'm frustrated right now. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna have to shuffle off the Buffalo here. I got to go find a way to cool my jets here before I do something I'm gonna regret.
Listen, you do your thing. You get those doors back open so nothing looks suspicious. We're gonna keep working on it. And try to keep away about you, alright?
Yeah. I'll do my best. Now, y'all listen up. Y'all need any help, you let me know. I may not be the most powerful man around, but I got some friends and some people. And if we need some people, we can get some people now. You hear me?
I have a crazy question for you.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am.
Have you
All right,
heard
Wabbit.
any rumors about old dragons?
A gold dragon?
The area.
Who the hell? Man, you guys been talking with Tana, haven't you?
Possibly.
Don't lie to me.
Yes.
That lady's crazier than a fucking nut house. I don't know what her deal is. I guess apparently after you turn 350, your mind goes out the door. But all I can tell you is if that lady sent you on something, you can be rest assured of two things. First, it's dangerous as fuck.
Yeah,
Second,
kind of caught that one.
if she told you she's gonna pay you, she got the money to pay you. That lady got pockets like a friggin' piggy bank. It just keeps coming.
If you hear any rumors, if you will, let us know.
I will keep my ear to the grindstone on this one and let y'all know what I hear, but boy, oh boy. All right, listen.
Appreciate you.
I got to go. And it ain't that kind of party, man. We're not talking about number 2. I'm going to go try to figure some stuff out. I may go out and kick friggin' Gilbert's cow. I don't know, but I'm pretty pissed off right now. All right, y'all got to go too, because I can't have y'all up in here when I'm not in here. I got to get out here and get Fan back in here and get these doors back open and make it look like I'm at least pretending to do some goddamn business today.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe now, you hear?
You as well.
All right. Kuth goes out. Y'all go out. Fan was sitting outside. She walks back in. Okay. What do we got?
Last piece of business was Bonnie.
If she's around.
So let's assume she's at the station.
I say that would always be the place to check. If she's not out at the checkpoint still, then
As Kuz walks down the road, you hear, yeah! That's funny. All right. So we head to the police station. We get there. As we walk through the door, there's Bonnie. She looks up. She sees you 4 misfits and just shakes her head. She looks at you and she says, "Oh, look, the gift that keeps on giving is back."
We have what is hopefully good news.
You do. What were you going to say, Miss Bard? I saw you start to talk.
Nothing.
Oh, you got something to say. Go ahead and say it, Sugar.
Oh, it's fine. I'm turning over a new leaf.
A new leaf. Is this leaf silence? Because if it is, I like it.
For you, yeah.
That's perfect. I love the tension between Vonnie and Lyra, though. It's so funny because, well, but see, here's the thing, though, right? Because Vonnie is lawful good, so she hates all of you. And then Lyra doesn't like the whole lot. Lyra doesn't like the authority figure side of it, so it's like this whole butt thing. It's great. This is probably my most favorite character to play because I get to pick on Jess and she just has to take it.
Until she doesn't.
That's fine. I'm not afraid. All right.
I'm trying not to screw over Wab and his chances with his woman.
Yeah. All right, so back to Cassandra. So she looks back at Cassandra and she goes, so what's redhead number 2 got for me?
I had asked to speak in private.
She looks at you. She looks at you and she goes, we're in the middle of a jail. Where do you want to find privacy?
Is there anybody else standing around? That's me as a player.
It's quiet. It's an unassuming day. The guards are there. There's drunks in the drunk tank. Like, it's a typical jail day. So Vonnie looks at you and she says, apparently where I work's not good enough. How about we meet at the Thanes in an hour?
Okay. This might not be things that we want publicly known yet.
That'd be the place
You
to
might
do
not
it
want
then.
publicly known yet.
So I'll see you in an hour.
Okay.
You guys know where his house is at?
Did we?
Sure.
I don't think we do, but sure.
Okay. I'll see you guys there.
I guess we do.
So she looks at you and she goes, are you leaving or not?
Oh, I guess we are. Anyone have anything you don't want to? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm walking out the door. I'm out the door.
Lyra's like, fuck this place.
I can't believe we finally get to Vonnie and Wab is not here.
I know.
I hit on his.
I know. He'll get a chance, though. So the Thane lives in a very high-end establishment, kind of like off to the edge of town. It should be pretty easy to find if you ask anybody in there. You guys may want to stop back by your favorite place of all places there and see what's going on, though.
What place is that?
The Lonely Sword.
Which weirdo did I encounter there?
Don.
Okay.
And the copyfield, the old man.
And Clint.
Oh yeah, let's stop by there because I want to see if random guy with green cloak is there.
Okay. So we go to the Lonely Sword. And we walk in, and there's Don. And he sees you guys and goes white.
Yeah. We have his character sheet available.
I do. Oh, no. That's not the page I'm supposed to be on. Son of a bitch. Hold, please. So I somehow clicked off the campaign library and out somewhere else. And so, no, I don't have it now. Give me 1 second. It'll take me a second. I don't know what happened. I must have been looking something up and it just I didn't hit control and I looked it up in that page and it just went out of there. It's coming up right now, though. Give me 1 second. I'd like to point out, Bacon, that guy was not Irish. Motherfucker.
Or was Kuth.
Goose great. It's all slow now. It's been really good all night, and now it's like fucking epic slow.
I've got it pulled. I found it.
Okay. I'm trying, I promise. So, is there something you were looking for specifically there? There it is.
I'm a visual person.
Yep.
Remember faces better than I do names. Okay, Web.
Webb's on the phone.
Yeah.
He's the guy that you thought was sexy. He's your Mel Gibson.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Okay.
So you said we walk in and his face just like loses all color?
All color.
That's not the look on your face I was expecting when I walked back in here.
Lyra, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Why?
Because part of my job was to keep tabs on you all, but I couldn't do it anymore. That's why I sent Omble the note to tell you all what was coming down.
Well, what was keeping you busy?
The fade.
How was he keeping you busy?
He was threatening me.
What did he say?
If I didn't give him information on what you all were doing, that he was going to kill my family.
Does he sound genuine with a 15?
He sounds very genuine and very apologetic.
Okay.
For those of you guys that don't remember, Omble has confirmed that he was working as part of the syndicate.
Yeah, that's...
But then he also had a supposed change of heart and
Well,
gave us advance warning.
he may have never wanted to do any of it. He may have been coerced, right?
Right.
I mean, he did warn you.
Yes.
He warned you through Omble, but he did warn you.
Listen, we have a reason to be a little bit suspicious of him and a little bit...
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that
He's got a complicated story.
it is complicated. That's correct. We're not waiting on me, right?
No, sorry. I was
Okay,
reading.
I just wanted to make sure. You guys send your messages amongst yourselves and figure out how you want to handle this. I mean, you guys can talk about this openly. I'm not trying to... I'll be straight up. There is going to be no deceitfulness on the backside from this side.
Okay, so... Family. His character sheet only mentions the sister that he needs to be reunited with. So how is anybody threatening his family? That's my question.
Wow.
So I was like rereading his character sheet.
I mean, you can have a family that's not on his character sheet if it's not important until it's important.
Back.
Welcome back. Everything okay, man?
Go back.
Father's oxygen's dropping again.
Ah, that sucks. Furthermore, did I say his wife and kids?
No, you said family, and that's why I was
That's what I thought.
That's why I was reading it, because I was like, I thought I hit on this guy, and I don't think I would have hit on a married man. So
But
I was
if
like,
you
did
look
I
at his
screw
character
up?
sheet, it says to unite with his sister,
Right,
which
with
means
sister. Yes. Which means they're not together. They're not,
Yeah.
you know. And
Maybe she's in a
I want
prison
you-
cell somewhere being held by the Fade.
I just want you
knows
guys to
where
know, when
she
I was
is.
rereading this, I read to unite with his sister and marry his sister, period, is where my brain stopped. And I was like,
to traveling
oh,
adventurers,
marry
you
her
naughty
to
lady.
yes. My brain didn't comprehend that because I was trying
Maybe,
to pay attention to you talking and reading.
Just maybe he wants to marry his sister to someone who will take her away from all of the bad things happening.
Well, that takes everybody in this party out of the equation. So,
We'll marry her to Lyra.
no, I'm definitely not in the market for that.
Okay. Just
Alright.
Todd's character. Got it.
Sure.
All right. So we're still waiting on your response here.
Is your family okay?
I don't know.
Are we talking sister or
It is
other
my
family,
sister.
like cousins? Okay.
The Fade kidnapped my sister. I want to get her away from here. I want her to be away from all of this danger, away from the things that she's been put into, and put her into a place where she's safe and comfortable and happy.
What's your sister's name?
How do I
You
want to...
said, great question. Let me think on that.
No, so I want to know how I want to play this, right? So Don looks at you and he goes, look, I've said a lot and we are an open right here. This is probably not the place to talk. I've got 10 people in here trying to eat, have food, and everything else.
You want to go somewhere more private?
No, I want to go back to work. I just want you all to know I'm sorry for my role I played in this.
It's okay. Owe me dinner when I come back?
I will buy you whatever you want when you come back.
With your 55 silver that he stole.
Are you? It wasn't him. Are you? I can't even get this out now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so really quick, walking this in and tying the storyline back in. Are you going to sing for us again?
I'm going to need a little bit to drink before we do
Well, the
that.
last time you had something to drink, that crazy
a
Clint
little
guy.
A little.
By the way, that guy's
far
name
enough.
is Clint.
Yeah? Has he been back?
I have not seen him, actually.
Well, he found us down the road. So if you happen to see him again, maybe let Vonnie know.
I will.
All right, well, if I'm going to perform, I'm going to need a drink.
Okay, so let me remind you all that you have to be at the Thanes in an hour.
Say, we're not staying here long.
I was about to remind you that we have an appointment.
Song.
You may not want to be drunk for.
Fine. I owe you, Don.
You might want to be drunk for it, but you hardly shouldn't be drunk for it.
Well, if you guys stay in town, come back. I will give you the best room in the house.
We'll probably be
we'll
back
be-
tonight, Don.
Okay.
All right, to the Thane's house.
All right, you get back to your work, we'll get back to ours, and we'll see you this evening.
Can you point us towards the Thane's house?
Go out the door, make a
We
right.
don't know.
It's about a quarter mile down on the right.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on, but my, oh. I see what happened here. I don't think I built the Thane's house. I had it, and I meant to build it, and I forgot. So we'll just play this by ear, okay? So you get down there, and it is a bit of a sprawling mansion. Compared to most other houses around here, it is very elaborate. There's a large fence. There's guards out front. And, of course, standing at the gate is Lyra's favorite person on the planet, Bonnie. As y'all walk up, she looks at you and she goes, huh?
We meet again.
She looks at you. She looks at the rest of them. She goes, let's not keep the boss waiting.
Definitely not.
So she turns and walks you guys into the house. As you come into the house, you open up into like a grand, think like a vestibule type thing, right? Where you go in and there's all these pieces and parts, and there's the Thane sitting over there. And he looks at you all, and he says, well, you all don't look too worse for the wear.
I'm sorry, he said what?
You all don't look too worse for the wear.
Because we clean up well.
He looks at Bonnie and he says, I see how they're trying to be nice here. Why don't we get down to brass tacks, people? What do you got for me?
Taking out 2 lieutenants of syndicate.
You took out 2?
We believe them to be syndicates based on the things we found.
Monk is
note.
dead.
As well as Cromwell.
As well as hand over the stack of papers from the Serpent to Cromwell, as well as the note signed by F.
So he starts looking at the papers, looking up at you guys, looking at the papers, and he goes, I don't even know how to take this all in. He goes, this was my biggest fear, that my people are being exploited by someone who's using their business influence to drive all of this. This is so much worse than and he stands up and he just starts pacing. And so Vonnie stands up and she goes over and she kind of like whispers something in his ear. And he looks at her and he goes, no. He goes, my people's lives are in danger. And she's flustered, like angry. So she goes and she sits back down. And he looks at you and he looks at these papers and he looks at the papers, really like shuffling them. And he goes, okay, walk me through this. There's something we're not accounting for here. We've got smart people in this room. Tell me what I don't know.
It's you, Blondie.
Shit, now I gotta go through my fucking. Hold on.
I was about to say, the guy with all the notes.
Guy with all the
Yeah,
notes.
I'm going. Hold on. There's a specific one I'm looking for. Let me get there.
Should probably showing the note, that the cryptic note as well.
The Ogma
All
note?
the names.
Yeah, the one that I
You've
guess the
seen
one
that
that
one?
names everybody. Oh yes.
Yeah,
It's in the, let's pretend that's in there.
Win him over.
Okay.
Okay.
That was shown. We were trying to win him over.
Yeah. But let's pretend that's a part of the papers, right?
Okay.
There it is.
When was the last time we saw this guy?
If I'm not mistaken, it was Storo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Storo.
It was when we
Halfling
handed
village.
over Omen to him. That was the last time we talked to him. We saw Vonnie in the woods on the way to Elderfall, but we haven't seen the Thane since then.
When we handed over Omen, was Lonk still alive or dead?
Dead.
Yeah, at that point, yeah. Alright, I got what I needed. First things first, Bonnie. To speak plainly, I know you're lawful. I know you have a strong sense of right and wrong. You're not gonna like part of what I'm telling you, but at least I'm telling you. In taking out Cromwell, it happened in Elderfall. There be a basement of a warehouse with some bodies still in it. Yeah.
Bonnie's eyes dart to the Thane, and he just nods his head, and she gets up and she leaves.
Later, homie. Smack her on a tutu.
Maravich looks at Gilius and goes, "You know she likes that."
I knew you like me.
Wabby, you know your camera's still off?
Streets, freak in the sheets.
I just want to make sure you know it's off. Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So the Thane looks at him. He smiles wryly and says, "You know she likes that, but she'll never admit it." So he looks at you guys and he says,
Wait, I'm not done yet.
No. He looks at you guys and he goes, "Bodies in a crypt. This story is getting worse by the minute. Keep going."
And I'm sure you saw it. You shoved through the papers. Want to make sure you saw that Cromwell confirmed the serpents hiding out here in Vero.
Yeah, and I'm trying to put my mind around this. You guys didn't grab anything else off any of them? There's no other pieces that are missing from this?
Well, we have the note signed F that the snake has double-crossed you. That was addressed to Cromwell. We have no written proof of this one, but the serpent himself alerted us to where Cromwell was. He approached us in a bar to let us know where he was. He, best we can tell, he's making a power play of his own, trying to take.
So where did the serpent contact you?
He showed up in a chair next to us.
Where?
See, that was
Town.
that in Autumn Pass or in Elderfall. At that point, I truly don't remember.
I think
It was Elderfall.
Back to my
Elder-
notes.
It
Would have been Elderfall.
Would it be worth showing him the helm that we picked up? That could be a clue to somebody.
The helm that you sold?
Oh, did we sell it? I thought we kept it.
Y'all sold
We
it.
sold it.
No.
Oh, well, never mind.
I will say that when we were fighting with Cromwell, I offered him the opportunity to surrender. And I found it odd that he said that, when I said that he could face justice, he said that the syndicate could get to him anywhere. So I don't know if he was alluding to that there might be people within the justice system that are part of
Or
the
people
syndicate.
already in prison, right?
Okay.
Look, my circle is small. I've trusted the four of you since the very first day. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I had no choice but to put my trust in four people who I didn't know, because those four people were people who didn't know what happened to them, and I needed to rely on that as my avenue to getting to the bottom of this. My people's safety is paramount to me. I will do whatever I have to do to make sure that my people are safe. But I have to be able to help you, which means I have to know everything that you guys have. No trinkets, no turnkeys, no nothing that you have that come out of this. I need it all. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have to figure something out. I've sent Bonnie to go clean up your mess already in Elderfall.
So there is a key.
A key? A key to what?
A rusty. We don't know what it's.
Can I
still.
see it?
I'll take the key out of my bag and show it to
She
you.
takes the key out of her prison pouch. By the way, you guys ran
take it to
into
the
the
girls.
serpent in Storo, just so we're all clear.
Dora.
Yeah, I literally
It was
just
at
got back there, too. I
Bear,
finally found
what
it.
is it? Bear something.
Yeah.
Whatever the Bear Grills, I don't know. I want to say that, but that's the fucking food guy's name.
Yeah, it was in Storo. I
Bear
couldn't
Whistles.
find
It
because
was at Bear
That's
Whistles.
the week. That was the week where it was just me and Jess, and I forgot to post my notes before shutting my computer off, so I couldn't
All
find
right.
it.
Yeah.
So he looks at this key and he goes, I know what this key is.
Okay. Care to enlighten us?
So there's a cellar that's part of this mansion that has like an underground cavern if something goes wrong. He goes, I was always told there was only one key to the door.
Okay.
This is a second one.
Well, that's a problem.
Well,
Because if there's a second.
I have tons of questions now because I don't use those tunnels. I don't know what's down there. Never had any reason to go down there. Those are places where I would go if there is a massive riot or something where I had to protect myself from something. There's multiple different ways to go. There's different rooms down there. I mean, it's like it's a labyrinth almost.
Lonk had that key.
Wait. Lonk Zorander had the key?
That's right? It was on Lonk, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was.
Lonk, yes.
Interesting. So, a long time back, Lonk used to work for Vonnie. It's part of why Vonnie is so angry about the whole syndicate thing because she feels like Lonk played her.
She has to worry about it now. But yeah, he had the key. So
Would he have ever had access to that key when he worked for her and possibly got a...
I mean, as a sheriff, he would, or as working for the sheriff, he would be able to come and go wherever he needed to go. In fact, Lonk's dismissal started a whole new stringent set of things for Bonnie.
when was the last time anybody you know was down there?
Hang on, I gotta write this word and I'm trying to think about what this word is. All right, the question to the Thane is when was the last time I know of anybody being down there?
Anybody that you know that was down there?
Ages. I went in there when I first took over as the Thane here, but that's been, I don't know, 20 years?
Was anyone with you when you went down there?
Say that again?
Was anyone with you when you went down there?
Well, yeah, I don't go anywhere by myself. I'm the Thane. Are you kidding me? I can barely go to the bathroom by myself.
Who was with you?
All of the guards.
Lonk with them at the time?
Say what?
Was Lonk a guard at the time?
Honestly, probably. I mean, you're asking me to
Okay,
remember
so-
who was guarding what 20 years ago.
You might need to have somebody go down and check that area out.
I have somebody that can go down and check that area out.
4 of them.
Let me guess, they're standing right in front of you.
Okay.
You guys are way
Need
smarter
that
than
key
you
back.
look.
I need that key back. I also found this interesting little horse figurine somewhere along the line. It was left outside my door.
I don't even know what this is. This is weird looking. What does it do?
It
Changes colors.
Yes.
It looks like a music box.
Yes.
Does it play
has this
music
little-
too?
If you touch this little door, and I'll open the little compartment.
And then
where
out
the
pops
sheet
the
of
little
music
door
is.
with the original sheet music still in it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This
So-
is exactly how I found it.
The Thane looks at the music and he goes, "This is Old Tongue."
Okay. Care to enlighten?
I got to catch up on my notes real quick. Otherwise,
So I will tell you what
you
you're
guys are
doing.
going to get half-ass shit from me and then call me on it.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was experimenting with this box. I took that sheet of music out and put a sheet of my own written music in and put it in there. And when I changed the sheet of music, it changed colors.
Interesting. So yeah, Old Tongue is the way that everybody used to speak thousands of years ago. There was one common language. No one knows it anymore because everyone's broken off from it so many years ago.
Interesting.
So I'm looking at this note, and you're telling me, wait a minute. Where's Hunt?
We can't keep up with him. He's like a stray cat. He shows up when he's hungry and disappears just as quickly.
Last word we had. He was trying to meet with Bonnie about something.
Well, if he said he's trying to meet with Bonnie, you can rest assured he'll find her. That dude is crazy. You know, when you guys turned him over to me, I was a little flabbergasted. The whole way back, he told me the things that you guys had talked about with him and the craziness that went down and all the pieces. And I was just like, I can't believe they gave you up. And he looks at me and he goes, I can't believe they waited that long.
He wasn't mad at me.
The Thane looks over at the dwarf and he goes, he's not mad at you. He thought it was the right play too. Okay. Is there anything else?
So there was a random bag of feathers and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything. These guys might.
All right, can we talk about this note for a second?
Sure.
So are we saying that there's 5 syndicate members in Stormfront?
3 now.
No. There are
No.
5.
There 8?
7.
Is
There was
7?
7. We've killed 2. We're at
Wait.
5.
Where
Yeah.
did we get 7 from?
He killed
Oh,
2
there was
alone.
7.
5 to begin with. We killed 2. We converted 1.
Okay, so bear with me then, people, right? I'm reading the note here, and the note says, the 5 shadows converge, secrets unveiled. There are 5 of them.
Okay.
The Viper's
I thought there
gaze
was-
looms, beware and prevail. This is saying, watch out. This is dangerous shit. Don't lose your focus. Then it says, the fade in the night, his ire takes flight. This is saying that the fade works only at night. So it's saying like he's got a day job and a night job. Does that make sense? Then it says, Hunt's loyalty tested, darkness in sight. I don't understand that. And Hunt didn't understand. Hunt, he's been loyal. Maybe the note was that he was being disloyal to the Syndicate.
I think that's what the thought was.
Zorlander's watchful eye, never sincere. It sounds like he's watching somebody. Cromwell's silent steps, danger draws near. That sounds like he's close. Serpent strike, unseen and unheard. So it sounds like the serpent's going to be somewhere that's unseen and unheard. Well, if Lonk has this key, is that not the labyrinth underneath of here?
That would make sense.
Essentially.
And then in the shadows they creep, your fate is deferred. So essentially they're saying they're moving around in the back and hiding and doing all these things, and that your fate's coming, but it's not coming today. Is that not what this note reads to you?
Makes sense.
And given what you told us today, it makes more sense. You said those tunnels are a place you would go in a case of an absolute emergency.
Yeah, I've never used them. Like, this place is... I'm telling you, I know you guys have a lot of heartburn with the way that our relationship started. But I had to trust somebody, and the easiest person to trust was the people who had the most to lose.
So now my question to you is how do you feel knowing that they've been this close the whole time?
Well, I'm
Potentially.
frustrated. And then, you know, the thing is like, I trust Vonnie implicitly. I know that she would never get involved in this. And that this whole thing with Lonk has set her on this path of righteousness when it comes to the syndicate. But what I don't understand is who else in town can we trust? Who else in other towns can we trust? Do we have allies and ears that we can focus and rely on?
I think we
right
do.
now, I wouldn't trust
We've had a
anybody.
small network that we've been using to get this information and get these jobs done.
Okay, I don't want to know who they are because I feel like that puts those people in danger, and I don't want to put more of my people in danger. But what I'm asking you to do is to cultivate those relationships and see what we can find. We have to get into these cellars down here and figure out what's going on down here. Because if they're hiding underneath of my house, I am going to be furious about this because this is something that I didn't even think was possible, and it's happening literally right underneath of my nose.
Under your feet, under your bed.
Yeah, where I lay my head.
Well, I suggest you don't lay your head here tonight. Or at least position some extra guards.
Yeah, I think there definitely needs to be some outcomes on this. That is a must.
If you're okay with returning the key to us, we'll investigate the tunnels.
I gave it to Jess.
Okay.
She shoved it in her bra.
Did.
Don't get
Under the
tetanus.
left boob, just in case anybody needs to look for it.
Before we do that, one last thing. Have you ever heard the phrase Silver Veil before?
Heard the phrase what?
Silver Veil.
Can you give me some reference? Like, do I have a point of reference for that? Like, is this something that a lady wears on her
Syndicate.
face?
Your reference would be the Syndicate.
No. I mean, when I think of a veil, I think of something that someone would wear on their face. You know, like off of a hat or something like that.
Looking for an ugly person.
Yeah. Well, we have it on good authority that Silver Veil is the name of the plan to overthrow the government.
So there's an
And I hear
entire
veil.
plan with a name that's coordinated.
Yes, it is. They have code names for different buildings they meet up with. This isn't amateur hour. But mention it because I'm gonna leave you the thought you're not gonna like. I know you trust Vonnie implicitly. I want to too. She gives me the impression she's a good person. But I hear Veil. The first thing that comes to mind is a wedding veil that's used to hide a woman's face. So, if you trust Vonnie, I start looking at other women in your life who could be a threat to you.
I think of a couple.
Did you say that in or out of character? I'm going to take it as in character.
I'll say it again.
Who are these people?
Yeah, I didn't hear it. What was said?
She said, I can think of
I
a couple.
Said, can
Oh,
think of
Lord.
a couple.
And who are they?
We've had an individual come to us asking for us to go on a journey for a item for a ritual.
Ha 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 ha. You're talking about Tana. She's a little crazy. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on her. Who else?
I mean, that's the main one. I would still be a little leery of Anne.
Is it possible that a veil just implies that it's something that's secretive and it's not a woman?
It's a possibility.
Is it possible that that's designed to throw us off the trail? I.e., I think veil and think woman, and the actual intent is that it's a veiled operation.
Do you want to take that chance?
Could be.
No, I don't want to take any chances. Chance favors the prepared mind. That needs to be our standard. Our standard needs to be no more guesswork.
Just
'Kay.
thinking out loud.
So let's do this. It's almost 9 o'clock, which means it's 10 o'clock for you East Coast folks. So let's do this. Let's wrap this up. Let's have an entire day of play that happens offline so that Vonnie can go both to Elderfall and back from Elderfall to wrap this up and get back into this. And the Thane will go to a hidden location until Sunday, which will be essentially 2 days from now. Does that make sense?
That's
Okay.
Does that work?
yes.
And that puts us
So,
essentially on
We'll
a...
be on the
Go ahead.
We'll be on the day of the. We'll be back on the day of the supposed get together or whatever it was.
Correct. So then what we would do is we would try to figure out what's going on in the catacombs that day, right? That's the intent?
I believe so. But I think we're going to need Mr. Hunt to be around for that.
Okay. Because the idea behind this is maybe the place that they're meeting, maybe literally right underneath of our noses, like I said, right? So,
Yeah.
okay.
With the full day having happened in game, if any of us need basic provisions, can we make a list of that? And
Make
we'll-
assumptions and
yeah,
we'll
money,
get them
cost.
provided. Kuth will show up. But this way what happens is it aligns and we can pull everybody back together again instead of having to do a half-ass event and having to wait again for Vonnie. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. And it works out because we know what resources to use. Like if Todd needs another
Yeah.
mending
Healing kit or
it
whatever.
is, or one of us wants potions or javelins or whatnot, we can write it.
Yep.
The cost of the next session and all
Yep.
that. So
Yeah, and then what it does is it cleans up all of the hanging chads from the storyline that you guys threw at the Thane and puts everybody back in the same spot, which means Vonnie and Hunt can now be back in the same spot. Because we don't even know where Hunt's at right now.
Like drunk under a wagon somewhere.
I don't know, but
Yeah,
tonight
so
was
we
a
need him to
shit
be.
ton of stuff. I took fucking 4 pages of goddamn notes. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me tonight. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I know you guys got a ton of choices where you guys can spend your time, so thank you so much for spending your time with me. I would like to thank my co-hosts tonight. I appreciate the hell out of the work that they put into this because, believe it or not, they do put a lot of work and effort into this. So Cookie, Jess, Wabbit, and Todd, thank you guys so much for the amount of work and effort that you guys put into this. I feel like the story's getting so good right now. I'm super excited about where we're at. Because shit's about to hit the fan, or maybe it's about to be boring as fuck. But it's nice, right? We're right on that precipice, that cliff, so that's always awesome. Let's see. I don't know any of these people streaming right now. Pie's playing Smite. Let's go see him. All right, people. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. Time's a non-renewable commodity. You cannot make more of it. So I appreciate every second of every minute of every hour of every day that you guys spend watching me and my friends do dumb shit on the internet. We will be back and better than ever on Wednesday. I think Dan may have a Monday or a Tuesday bonus stream in there. So heads up for that. We'll keep you hanging on for that one. That'll do it. So until then, you guys be good to yourselves. Be good. Actually, I think Dan's thing is going to be Tuesday because he and I are supposed to meet tomorrow night. So it'll be Tuesday. And then I'll be back Wednesday at 6. So until then, you guys be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I'll see you guys then.